And 5, 4, 3. Welcome to PeaceKeeper Reaction. My name is Nathan. Thank you so much for joining us today, you guys. It's a very special episode. We're going to be checking out this new 15-hour ago released track from the new DVD, Blu-ray, Knocking at Heaven's Gate by Japanese favorites, Lovebites, and I'm very excited. So I'm just going to do all the material that they release from this because it's such a great show so far. I don't know if they're doing the songs in order or if they're just kind of randomly releasing, but I just think that so far this concert is so great. I wish I was there, but alas, Lovebites is yet to come to Canada, my home and native land, and I hope they do one day soon. So if anybody knows Lovebites or has a connection to them, say, hey, there's this one guy in Canada. And make sure you go to Western Canada. Let's go to Vancouver. I'll meet you there. Whoa! Anyways, I think that's God's way of saying let's dive right into this Lovebites, and stay tuned after the reaction. We'll read some comments from our previous Lovebites video, so stay tuned for that. And if you want to get your requests on the show, go to patreon.com/PeaceKeeperReaction. And that's all. That was amazing. Lovebites, y'all. God, I'm really interested. Okay, just before we get into things here, I'm really interested in knowing about what their experiences have been like as Japanese women coming to America per se, or even Britain, or and what their reaction has been to people thinking like, okay, you're a metal goddess, obviously, but you're also a Japanese woman. Like, what a woman? What is that like? What is that experience like? I'm really fascinated to know. So, if anyone has like an interview or an article, even that kind of delves on those topics, I'd be very interested to know. I think, but I love this. So I've done this song before. We did Judgment Day, I believe, and we talked about its meanings, etc. And so this time, as a second kind of look at the song, I didn't even have any of the lyrics up or anything. I just wanted to take in the performance and just watch the ladies do what they do. And this was so great. Like, this is such a classic power metal, or you know what I mean? Thrash metal kind of anthem. Like, it's so perfect. Like the chorus and the verse have this dark kind of ominous tone to it, but it's riding. And then when they go into their guitar solos and stuff, it's just like, it blows my mind. I love this. This was so great. But what did you guys think of our previous Lovebites video? I would be fascinated to know. I know it's only been out for a day or two tops. So, but let's see let's test the waters and see what you guys had to say about that, because I love that. Listening to your guys' feedback has really shaped the show. I gotta say, I didn't know that even like 6 months ago I'd be this knee deep into Lovebites, for example, a band that I thought I was getting spammed with in my comment section. Turns out to be one of my favorite bands. So that's all you guys did that. So thank you so much. And as a way to pay homage, I like to read comments from you guys, because they're always so illuminating and fascinating. So thank you so much. And if you guys want to support this stupid thing that we're doing, this peacekeeping mission that we're going on, where I traverse the globe in search of music, well, you can go to patreon.com/peacekeeper reaction and donate there. That sounds pretty cool, right? I don't know. Anyways, Gordon Knott's Finest 180 says the main influences were from British metal of the 80s. That is obvious, and that's also what they said. So that's exposing a huge gap in my heavy metal history knowledge, for example. Like I said American in that last video, kind of offhandedly, kind of wrapping all hair metal into one, but that's something like we just did Deep Purple, Child in Time, and it's like, oh man, I gotta check out, like, I never fucked with any of that British or American 80s kind of metal. Like, that's why I just said American. In my head, I was thinking about British bands mostly, to be honest. God, I feel sort of foolish. But that's why it's so great if you guys go to the Patreon, donate, and then I do your requests, and you can kind of help me build that knowledge, and that's all I'll say about that. But they go on to say, but they also have other influences from many different bands in other countries, including America and some European. They do every genre of metal, so that is also obvious. They now have their own unique sound, and they will, without any doubt, be one of the major sounds of influence on which future bands will be compared to. Brilliant comment, Mr. Gordon Knotts Finest. At Waterwalker says, triumphant return, long live Lovebites. Zens 554 says, I think it's not influenced by American, but more influenced by British European power metal such as Halloween, Dan, Dragon Force. America doesn't like power metal. So that's fascinating to think, but interesting. So thank you so much. At Armin Bach 3722 says one of the best bands in time. Marks 5451 says I love this song so much more now that they've done this live version. So what do you guys think about this new concert with this new bass player and stuff, this new kind of history or step that Lovebites has taken? Are you on board? Do you miss the old, or are you on board for the new? I would love to know what you guys think about that. Fab 1901 says, thank you for your reaction to Lovebites. This song had only a music video and a CD release, but a live version was released for the first time. This is Asami's live talk before playing other songs. I think this is true of many of their songs. Our music is complete when it's live. All right. Thank you so much. World Peace says Lovebites, Nameless Warrior lyrics. And then they go on to put the lyrics. Thank you very much for doing that. Abdori DL5HZ says the music video for the song was released in the fall of 2021, shortly after they announced that Miho had left the band and Lovebites would be taking a break for a while. The video contained a strong message that we will definitely resume our activities. So it must have been very emotional for them to perform the song at their revival concert after a 2-year absence. Very interesting. Thank you so much. At Kiel Noir 213 says Lovebites and team always plan to be epic and majestic when performed live. Salute. At Noel 3551, Lovebites was never wholly influenced by the U.S. form of this music. It's mostly from Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, British metal. I find it humorous, to be honest, that many think that way. American metal music in the 80s, if you can call it that, except Metallica, was Ponzi light and mostly pop music with attitude. So yeah, that's very interesting. I love that comment. So that makes me think. But then again, what else should I check out? You guys can control the show with your comments. Leave the comments in that comment section. That's what comment sections are for. And for PeaceKeeper, I'm Nathan. Play safe. I can put my arm back on. Can I have a little more sake in my cup? Yo, Honda, I'm kind of fond of these Japanese women. They treat me like a king and scream my name out loud. There's room for one more, three's never a crowd, huh? My cloak and dagger is enough to make it swag. I've been on this here stage since 12 years of age, ha. The pleasant principle is invincible. Sight unseen, I'm long and lean. It's like that, huh? Sadatics is the president, ha. Live and on stage, and you're a president. Check it. What up? Hip hop is at the feel the breeze from New York State.